Yeah, it's nice and cool and shit. Oh, man. Word, man, I want to talk about that power shit, yo, with you, yo, fucking, that law shit, man. Like, everything that's going on right now, man, like, fucking cops, like, 'cause we see that shit on TV, man, like, fucking cops, like, 8 cops got a motherfucker down on the floor with a knee to his head, you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, that shit real, though. For real, though.
Like, that's some ill shit. Like, the fuck is good? You think law's needed, yo? Like, you think that shit is needed? You really think we need law in the world? Like, or do you think it would just be some chaos if we did?
It'll be some chaos if we ain't have laws. You know what I mean? Laws.
I think everybody go buck wild and shit.
Yeah, because as human beings, you know, we naturally is really unstable. As human beings.
Unbalanced.
Yeah, we are unbalanced. We really ain't balanced. Like,
always ready to pop off and shit.
You know, ready to do whatever it takes. Especially if you are natural, you know what I mean? If you naturally the type that like to do anything, create, you know, do what has to be done. So, law, you right though, you know what I mean? You gotta have law, if not.
Yeah, but look at all the flaws in it and shit. How do you fucking, cause
you know every human being don't follow.
Right.
It don't matter what it is. It don't matter who you're dealing with. Sir, there is an individual that's gonna be like, nah, fuck that, I ain't gonna follow that law.
You think with all this shit that's going on is some black and white shit? Like is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the way the cop is fucking thinking? Like, cause I have witnessed it before. Like in New York, like you don't see it,
yeah,
right?
I know it's some racial shit. I don't seen some racial.
But I seen that shit myself. Like,
but I don't seen some good cops too. I'm not gonna lie. But I have been in some situations, you know what I mean, and met some good cops. But I have seen some, you know what I mean, racial ass cops that they don't care. You feel me? But it's just the individual to come like, you know what I mean, like if you don't ticked off a person, you're not gonna react. If you give them a reason to react, they're gonna react. Just not thinking no more. Say fuck it. You know what I mean? And I learned by watching some of the, you know what I mean, some of the individual, like we as, you know what I mean, individual.
So everybody to each his own, man. But then, how do you control, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the motherfucker's going out into the job. He has a gun on him, a 44. You don't know the mind state that person is in. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you allow to trained individuals to go out there and act like that, like 8 motherfuckers on one person, and then he ends up popping him in the head? Like, how do you, you know what I'm saying? How do you, like...
That's probably the upbringing.
It's the upbringing. It was taught in their homes and shit.
Or something that he had or she had that was holding inside. And it just snapped. Like, they said every individual have a, you know what I mean, a snapping point in the head.
That line
that you will snap, it no matter what. And you don't know how a person gonna react, because not everybody acts the same. Everybody have a different agenda, different mindset.
Completely, right?
Yeah. You know what I mean? But you do have certain individuals that stay on the same, have a balance with, you know what I mean? On the same wavelength, like, you know what I mean? But certain people ain't the same like that. They don't think like that. Like, I ain't gonna go in no school, ain't gonna kill nobody for what? What's the reason? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but people do that.
I wonder why you doing that for? Like,
that's crazy, right?
You know
Like for somebody to actually even come up with the thought of like, I'm about to go and like, yeah, a lot of people think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but to actually, the drive to actually get the guns and say, yo, I'm about to go and fucking kill, like kill. You know what I'm saying?
Kill.
You can't run up. You know, you can't run up to him later on and like, oh, I'm sorry, you all right?
This person is gone forever.
Gone.
So you.
And I don't know how many people have seen a dead body before, but it's like sometimes we hear about like that earthquake happening in Haiti, right? And they say like, first they said like 10,000 people, right? And you're saying, and I heard somebody even be like, oh, 10,000 people is not that bad. But if you sit there and you even think about one dead body, like right in front of you, right? And then think 10 if you have seen a dead body before, and then think 10 bodies in front of you. Really think about it, really try to picture it. And then think 50 and 100. I mean, it's horrendous. Even 100 bodies,
that's
man.
A lot of bodies.
And you know what the death toll was at the end? Like 150,000. But, you know what I'm saying? Going back to like, people don't comprehend, like you're taking a life, like you said. You know what I'm saying? There's no coming back for that. You're going, you're slaughtering like 10, 15, 20, 30 kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, what kind of mind state, what kind of background do you have to come from
to act like that?
You know they made a movie about it called Elephant.
Yeah, I ain't never knew.
Yo, you gotta see that shit, cause it's like real, like you really,
I need to see that.
like you really feel like you're there. Like they did a good job. It was like an HBO movie and shit. It's called The Elephant, right? And what's ill is, right, like these couple of white boys is walking around school, like, you know what I'm saying, spraying everybody and shit. And then you got this black kid, like, from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And it shows how everybody panicked, right? But him, he must have had, you know what I'm saying, he must have been in situations similar, so he handled it completely different. He was incognito, like, you know what I'm saying, in the background, walking around school trying to save people, son, right? So he ain't dip off or nothing, son, you know what I'm saying? The kid was walking around school, like, saving everybody, you know what I mean? And, like, handled it completely different, son.
But that's survival, though.
Survival,
certain
man.
people, you know what I mean, know how to survive in a situation like that. And that's another upgrade. Like, see where he came from, like the environment where he came from. So he know how to move.
Right.
You know. But it's not racial or anything.
At all.
It's just basically, you know what I mean? I'm a foreigner.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And as a foreigner, you gotta know how to survive regardless. Because the reason we here is because probably the destruction that's going on in our country, situation.
Everything.
You feel me? And we thinking, but you know, like I tell my people, man, I came in when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
Are they shooting the video?
Yeah, we shooting
Yeah.
clip, bro. Let's be with you.
Good knowledge, yo.
What you said?
Yeah, so, I mean, obviously we're not running from fucking better. You know what I'm saying? We're obviously running from worse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Coming over here, and nobody realizes the fucking sacrifice that it is, the big, huge move that it is, because it's It's a completely different world. People move completely different, right? Think completely different. Like morals, ethics, codes is completely different.
You got to complain, man.
And it's hard to adjust. Complain about what? Complain about what? Yeah, he better, man. We got the fucking camera on, yo. I'm a recorder guy, you know. Like, we're not doing nothing.
What, bro? Yeah.
Why? There's a curfew out here and shit?
I'll be back.
Oh. It's 10 o'clock, bro.
What's this, man? What you doing? Just shooting shit?
Like I'm a MC and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, but I started like an online. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got some followers and shit like that, and views and shit like that. So I started like a fucking show. You know what I mean? And my shit is called "Prove to Me That You're Alive," or like "How Deep Can You Get?" You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to address every motherfucking issue that we really got going on. You know what I'm saying? In the world and everything, you know, because you see a lot of like motherfuckers talking about it and making videos about it, but nobody's really saying like,
right.
You know what I mean? And asking people like, yo, what the fuck you think is going on?
You just putting the source, you just putting the work out there. I feel you, bro. That's what you got to do. You know, watch and just learn. All right, my man.
So yeah, man. How was it for you to adjust? Like when you came here, was it like a culture shock or like?
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Like what did you come to? Like what was your first like you know what I'm saying? Did you right away make some friends, or like did you like, you know what I'm saying, fit in right away, or like was it like a process? Like
for me, I came in when I was young. I came in like 91. Probably like 7.
Yeah.
So I had my accent. Niggas used to clown and stuff. But that's every foreigner. But you get used to it. Me, I don't play around too much with people, so I probably got in a little couple of scuffles about the situation.
Like right away
Right
you had
away.
some fights and shit?
Yeah, right away. You know
What
what I mean? I grew up in North New Jersey.
Bricks and
yeah,
shit.
Brick
Bricks
City.
ain't soft
That's
at all.
when I first came out. You know what I mean? Then I moved to Orange, East Orange, Harrison. I was all through Jersey for a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, they treat foreigners different, you know. Especially if you got an accent.
You remember Liberia at all?
Yeah, I remember a little bit. I remember the war. A little bit of the war.
You were in Monrovia, right?
Yeah, I was in Monrovia.
Cause fucking, I seen that movie Lord of War, and then I watched a lot of movies.
I was in,
The War Dog. You ever seen that?
I was in like the beginning.
Shit
Just
popping up, right?
just started. I was in the 88. Like it was just, you know what I mean?
You remember Bodies in the Streets?
Yeah, I seen bodies in the street. It was crazy. I still remember that. As a kid,
yeah.
as a
That
kid,
sticks.
when you see a body, you will never forget a body. You know.
I was 5 the first time, so I know what you're talking
So
about.
if you see a body, you'll never forget a dead
Sticks.
body. You see, you'll remember the smell too.
Yeah. That's some true shit.
So you'll know. You know, but the whole, you know what I mean, the whole country smelled like dead bodies during that period of time. But it got worse though. That was just the beginning. Think. And that was just the beginning. So during the process, it probably got worse. It was just body after body. I heard people was dying. It was stacking them up just like he's talking about Haiti. It's just like bodies everywhere.
Mass graves and shit, man.
If you see the documentary,
I've seen it.
you'll see
plenty,
there was
man.
just body. There was just a body all in the street.
They didn't
Like
even
they
have
didn't even
enough.
bury it.
They didn't even have enough on the truckloads and they was like filling them up and shit.
Bodies, man. You know. But that's how situation. That's where power and greed and just
Not even having that
people who ain't thinking.
Mm.
You know what I mean? People who ain't trying to do anything for better for their land or anything. That's what you see. That's what I see.
Better themselves.
Self, you feel me? It's just greed. It's
Corruption, greed.
corruption, you know what I mean? That shit is crazy. That's what I see, you know, through that whole situation over there. That joint was just like,
How does a person not get greedy though, man? You know, like when we get a lot, we always fucking want more and
yeah, you
more and
want
more.
more and more. But you can't. It comes to. That's what I said. That's why I believe it should be law for. That's why it should have a law for everything you do. There should be an action for every action. You feel me? Because if your action is not to cause the goodness, then there's no need. If your action is into causing destruction, you know what I mean? Your action should be cause of nothing but goodness, you feel me? Survival, to have growth,
Building.
to build, you feel me? To be, the earth is supposed to evolve over a period of time. It can never sit still.
Nothing ever stands still.
Still. It's supposed to evolve. So if you as one can see that, if you in power, I'm just saying, if you're in power or something like that, and if you can't see that you as one who has a little control to enlighten people, and I'm talking about my land right now. You know what I mean? If you as a person can't see that you are the law, basically, and as lawmaker, you got to put your foot down and set things still, and you can't control that, you can't do that, and you over here causing destruction. You know what I mean? What you think gonna come out of it?
That shit never ends good, man.
Nah, man. That's why I believe it should be law all the time, regardless of what it is, bro. It should have law, because mankind is
not ready to run wild, right?
Wow. I think that's what that's what Eve did. As if you go in biblical, if you read the Bible, man was ready, or female wasn't.
And then, but I'm saying the female got to tempt them, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we quick to get tempted by any? As man, and I don't want to get into that, but as a human, as a man, we are quick to get tempted, bro.
Yeah. We fail to our senses quick.
As a human being, period. You know what I mean? Though Alpha was spitting the truth, spirituality, but as human beings, we are quick to get tempted. Cause you know why? You ever watch Aladdin or anything like that?
I love Aladdin, man.
Okay.
one of my favorite cartoons, man.
There's anything, when Genie said you can have 3 wishes of anything, you know what I mean? So a man is tempted easily when you see you can have 3 wishes. If you,
Shit, that's crazy, yo, right?
if you can see that you can have anything, that means you are tempted by anything. Anything can make you happy. You feel me?
Any type of toy, any type of glitter in front of your eye, right?
Can trick you.
Right,
You feel me?
That's ill, yo.
Anything can trick you. You know what I mean? As a human being, like,
I'm making a movie?
nah.
That's ill, son. That's real ill. We failed to our 6 senses. I mean, 5 senses, right? Quick, right?
Yeah.
Fucking. So you think pussy and females is like the most of it, like our fucking biggest downfall and shit? Or is it like, you know what I'm saying? Because now we got cars and we got all types of toys now, right?
Yeah.
I think Alpha's back.
Yeah.
When you think females still got it, like that's our biggest downfall and shit. Cause Eve did get Adam.
That's our biggest downfall. That really is our biggest downfall. As I think about it, yeah. A female. A few. Okay, I'm talking.
It's crazy how ironic, right? How that happened, right? We was just talking about. She come up and give him a kiss. We was talking about it, man.
I think a female is the most snake of all snakes.
Serpent in the flesh.
Serpent in the flesh. She's the most trickiest motherfucker because she'll trick you out your drawers, bro.
So you saying a female know exactly what make us fucking snap and click, right?
Because she sits and watch you for a few years, just like a man do too, but she know how to push that button.
That special button. Right.
And she know how to, like, she don't just push it. She steps on it.
Nasty.
And she knows she
right
can do that. You feel me?
Yeah. Sit right there. Scoot up a little bit, man. Please. I'll put on now.
I want to buy one of those, son.
We talking about. I'm gonna get you one for your birthday.
Yo.
Man.
I think I'll be out too, though.
Yeah.
I gotta give her some.
You don't want to finish with that? We were talking about females,
I
man.
want to finish, but I really gotta give her some.
We were talking about women.
Man,
Love him.
I have in the shower.
Love him? Because he was saying that's the biggest downfall.
Man? No.
I mean, they know, he said not the downfall, right? But they know how to fucking push that one special button, man. And make us lose it. Fucking snap.
I think a man's biggest downfall will be if he follow a woman.
Yeah.
Because that's how Adam fell. He followed Eve. Now, if that man within himself follows God, he'd be good.
Well, let me ask you this, right?
But
Adam supposedly, to me, right, it was the first